Good morning, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. Today, I am going to be doing a check-in for our beautiful collective here on YouTube. So I'm going to start by shuffling the Energy Oracle Cards deck. What does our beautiful collective need to know about the energy today? Okay, so the first card to come out here is the Hostilities card in the upright position. When I flipped over this card, I heard the word warrior, and I feel as though someone connected in with this reading today is very much embodying that warrior spirit. You may have felt a renewed interest in a particular goal, dream, or endeavor that you're feeling a lot of this really strong pull towards. Now, do keep in mind that I tend to channel many different people, situations, and connections throughout these readings, so always only take what resonates with you personally. Yeah, here we have Goddess of the Moon upright. This is my traditional divine feminine card. So I feel that I'm speaking specifically to a particular divine feminine who, again, is very much embodying this warrior energy. I feel that you are finding some kind of newfound inner strength within yourself. And this is all part of your spiritual path at this time. This is no coincidence. If you've been feeling this newfound sense of strength or interest in a particular direction, or just a strong energy that you can't quite explain, know that this has a very spiritual element to it with door to spirit upright. This is a pivotal, I wanted to call it almost a key moment on your spiritual path here on earth. And I'm going to be channeling more into this. But I also want to note that it seems as though for this divine feminine, there has been some kind of situation that has left you disappointed. This feels like it's most likely romantic in nature. Maybe there was a particular plan that you had in your heart to connect in a certain kind of timing with a certain person romantically. And it may be that I'm hearing derailed. You may feel as though those plans were very much derailed. And this could have left you feeling a bit heartbroken and confused. But I'm getting that the reason for this was also highly spiritual in nature. I'm hearing you incarnated here to live a very unique life path. And I'm getting that for someone I'm reading into here, this actually inherently involved some kind of separation or disconnect or disappointment in a particular love situation, at least temporarily. It may be that I'm hearing there was a necessary activation to your inner power that had to happen through this separation, disconnect, or delay in your love life for whoever is coming through here. What else can I channel? I also feel there's something about expressing your truth, like either truth had to be brought to light in this particular love situation, or through this disconnect and disappointment, you have radically activated your own throat chakra and really learned how to not only speak, but fully embody the energy of your truth. And ultimately, ironically, that is what leads to the very thing that your heart has been desiring with the 10 of Cups upright. This is a massive card of reunion, stability, a coming together. So I'm really seeing a progression here where there was some kind of delay or disappointment in love that was necessary to bring truth to light and also to activate your own throat chakra so that you could better speak and embody your truth. But ultimately, that energy of truth is magnetizing in this really beautiful divine love union into your life that's represented by that 10 of Cups energy. So I'm going to pull a few cards from some of the other decks here. What else can I channel for the person tuned into this reading? Wow, we have the card, You're Ready. And also, meditation brings answers. So if you've been considering some kind of particular goal, dream, or endeavor, this card is a massive sign that your guides are very much behind you on this. In fact, they are the ones who have inspired this new direction or this idea within you. I'm just getting a very inspired energy around you, particularly around the time of this supermoon that has occurred on August 30th. With meditation brings answers, I feel that to best absorb this very powerful supermoon energy, your guides are really asking you to focus some of your time into sitting and being with yourself and meditating in whatever way that looks like for you. For some of you, that could be a guided meditation, that could be focusing on your breathing, that could be listening to subliminals, which is my personal favorite way to meditate because subliminals not only harness those conscious faculties to relax the conscious mind as meditation traditionally does, but they're also infused with affirmations that are targeted to the subconscious mind, which really controls 95% of your life. Now, of course, if you would like to explore more about the library of subliminals I've created, you can check out my app, Sound and Soulful. It's available in either of the app stores. You can either search it in the app store or download it directly by following the link in the pinned comment and description box. And if you are a divine feminine listening to this, the subliminal from the app that I would most highly recommend is my subliminal for the awakened divine feminine, because this will really activate you into your true power as the goddess being that you are and will make you very magnetic for effortlessly aligning with and attracting in your desires in life. So again, the link to my subliminals app, Sound and Soulful, is in the pinned comment and description box under the video. I've personally seen more radical results through meditating with subliminals the last few years than with any other tool that I have used to manifest. So I highly recommend exploring the library of them that I've created and testing them out in your own life. So let's pull an emotion card here. Balance in the reverse position. So someone here through this activation may have actually felt a bit unbalanced in the physical world. This could have shown up in many different ways, but you may have felt like you were spending a disproportionate amount of your time in a different kind of way. So for example, you may have been spending more time alone with yourself or felt busier in your life doing more things externally. This really could swing either way for you. This also could just be feeling a little bit off kilter within, either emotionally or otherwise. What else can I channel about this imbalance here? We also have the card Friendship. So I don't think I've ever pulled this card before from this deck, which is extremely fascinating. But I feel that you, Divine Feminine, are attracting in a soul community at this time. This may take the form of a specific person, a platonic soulmate who comes into your life. You may sense that this is coming intuitively. This may be someone that you've met recently. This also could come in the form of a general community of people that you feel really understands you or gets you at a deeper soul level. I'm hearing that these bonds are being formed in the quantum field subconsciously. We meet everyone through our own subconscious mind before we meet them literally in the physical world. All meetings take place first energetically. And I get that those energetic meetings are actually taking place between you and this particular person that's coming up as a soul friend here. For some of you, this might actually be related to a twin flame situation. This won't be for everyone, but with the yin yang card reversed, you may be in some kind of disconnect or separation within a twin flame connection. And you might find that this particular person reaches out, or like there is some bond formed that on the surface might just look like a friendship or an amicable kind of connection, but is actually opening the doorway to greater and greater connection between the two of you in the physical 3D world. If this isn't a twin flame, this also could be a high-level soulmate that begins as a friendship and then develops possibly into something more romantic later on down the line. If that is something that you desire, of course, you are the conscious free will creator of your own life. I do see a major breakthrough happening, though, either in this connection that's been coming up that could be a twin flame, or in love generally with the broken heart card reversed. But I'm getting that this breakthrough comes as a result of healing your own heart. And so because of this, you may actually have been guided by your spiritual team to focus on healing your heart in new ways. This could be working with a life coach, a counselor, someone in your life. This also could be doing some internal work through journaling, meditation, reading, affirmations, whatever you're doing or that you felt inspired to recently. I feel like you have been taking action to heal your heart in a new way. And this is actually going to lead to major breakthroughs, not just limited to the area of love, because that heart chakra energy is highly magnetic and affects all areas of our life. So when the magnetism of our heart chakra is blocked because of unhealed wounding, it actually, in a sense, somewhat demagnetizes us, not just in love and romance, but in all areas of our life. And that is why someone's spiritual team here is really pushing them to heal those aspects of their heart that may have been holding them back from attracting what they really desire. Now, for others of you, you may have already healed your heart, and this may be a sign that you're on the right track and that the heart healing you've been doing for yourself is actually beginning to magnetically attract in your desires in a more powerful way. Yeah, I just get a feeling like something that's been blocking your heart is being released. And this open heart chakra energy is very visible to other people. It creates this different, lighter kind of aura around you that is highly attractive, but not just in the physical sense. It's literally attractive in the magnetic sense. Someone with an open heart chakra is very powerful, and I'm getting that is you as you are healing your heart. And also I'm hearing a sort of round of applause from your guides that you have the courage to heal and open your heart and to keep your heart open, because that softness and that heart chakra openness is one of the most unique and beautiful things about you. And it is really what the planet needs at this time. It is so much of how you are healing Gaia, healing the planet as well. Lately, you may have been spending more time feeling a bit inactive in the physical, going within yourself, whether that's, again, this healing that's taking place or creating a new vision. But know that through that, you've been creating this momentum of immense power. whatever you've been doing when you've been appearing inactive to others, whether that's meditation, visioning, journaling, healing, this is actually where you are building and growing the most momentum. In a sense, it's very ironic because for whoever I'm speaking to here, it's almost as though the things you do that appear to be very inactive to other people are actually the most productive things that you're doing right now. So take that as it resonates, but they are productive in the invisible but very real spiritual sense. Productive in the sense that through this work that you're doing, either with your vision, energetically, or within yourself, is actually creating a kind of very powerful momentum that is carrying a kind of magnetism to it. I want to channel more into this 10 of Cups energy, that potential union kind of energy. I mean, this can even be a card for a marriage or an ascended level of commitment. This really feels like it has to do with a very high-level soulmate or a twin flame. And this feels like something that you've been sensing. We get this with the yin-yang card reversed and also the throat chakra card. Notice the yin-yang card reversed has actually come out multiple times just in this one reading. And this does tend to be my number one twin flame card in the deck. So because of that, I will most likely be including the term twin flame in the title of this video. So it is findable to twin flames, though keep in mind, this may not necessarily be a twin flame situation for you personally. But I am getting that there's going to be communication here. But this communication is actually coming as a reflection of how you have powerfully and bravely connected with that internal communication of your own truth. I'm getting that you're going to very clearly see how your twin flame path is mirroring the growth that you have accomplished within yourself. And specifically, in this case, you have expanded your throat chakra energy so that you are no longer accepting anything less than the energy of truth from yourself or others. What this means is you are courageously allowing yourself to feel what you are feeling. You are showing up in an authentic way with yourself and with others. And that is emanating a new kind of energy that your twin flame situation, or again, could be a high-level soulmate, is going to be reflecting back to you in the form of connecting in with or expressing some of their own truth as well. And I feel as though the expression of this truth is most likely going to come in the form of some kind of 3D communication towards you. This could be related to some kind of a karmic situation. This may be a twin flame or soulmate realizing that the relationship they're with is carrying a lot of heavy, lower vibrational kind of karmic energy. And they may be making new choices and decisions around that realization. They may also be communicating something that you've been wondering about regarding this karmic situation to you. I get that they're going to be healing out of any lingering karmic patterns, energies, etc. in a very conscious way through making new choices to heal themselves out of this pattern or out of this situation. Now, of course, this only applies for those of you who are aware that this person is dealing with some kind of karmic energy, which of course doesn't have to be a person. This can be a pattern, a behavior, a dynamic externally or internally. But I am seeing all of this really on the root chakra, connected very much to the conscious mind, which indicates to me that things are being very consciously brought to light about any karmic patterns or people in this person's life that may have been holding them back from their true healing and empowerment. And again, this is happening as a reflection of you, Divine Feminine, healing your own throat chakra energy by standing bravely and confidently in your truth. Now, the very ironic thing about this is, as you've healed your throat chakra, this actually may have led you to set boundaries with this very same person or to withdraw some of your energy from them. This may have even led to some kind of a physical disconnect or separation, because you were no longer willing to tolerate anything less than that energy of truth. The irony about this is, although this may have temporarily caused a disconnect, your twin flame or soulmate, whoever this person is ultimately mirroring your healed throat chakra energy, realizing truths in themselves and their own life, and beginning to heal as well. So the very ways that you've expressed your truth that may have felt as though you were choosing to take your own path or to separate from this person or to create some kind of a disconnect through expressing your truth, the opposite has actually ended up being true. This has given this person's soul the push, the motivation to heal themselves. So trust the process is the most powerful message coming through here. Whatever this vision is, by the way, that you felt newfound inspiration to, it's very powerful and it's already real in the quantum realm. What you're actually sensing is a timeline that is very achievable and attainable for you, not some fantastical dream. There may be something about this that feels impossible to you, but know that anything you can imagine is real. Anything you can envision already exists on a different timeline. And it's not about the timing or how long it takes. It's actually about energy alignment. I'm getting this powerful message here as well, and I'll probably share something to this effect on my Instagram, so you can follow me there at Magnetize Yourself if you'd like to. But the message coming through is that when you determine a new goal or vision for yourself, you lock in to a higher timeline where that vision has already been achieved. And the energy of that locking into a higher timeline begins to very rapidly illuminate within you and your life anything energetically that is blocking you from matching the frequency of that higher timeline. So as you create this new vision for yourself, whether it's in love, your personal life, your finances, your work, whatever the case is, expect that things may be coming to the surface that can be kind of difficult to look at because they are being illuminated by your guides so that you can release any energetic patterns that are dissonant with the frequency of the new timeline that you are beginning to rise into and align with. So again, more on that will be shared on my Instagram at Magnetize Yourself. The link to that is also under the video. I do want to share one final Rumi Oracle card to close the reading. So what is one final message for the beautiful souls tuned into this reading? The dissolving light. This is also the card number 3. So you might be connecting with the number 333 right now. That holds a very powerful spiritual energy. And I'm just going to read a little bit from the guidebook. I died as mineral and became a plant. I died as plant and rose to animal. I died as animal and I became human. Why should I fear anything? When was I ever less by dying? Rumi. Dare to take my hand and become set alight with holy fire, my cherished one. Step forward with me, let us burn together, dissembled in the light that cannot be extinguished. This is the light that burns with such incandescent truth that no falsehood can withstand its audacious vibrancy. Come with me now to the light. Together we shall melt into truth. There is light so intense, so powerful, that nothing other than itself, its own truth, can exist in its presence. It is the sacred seed, the star of your being, lit up from within. It is the light that never goes out. It is the light that is so powerful, it is beyond duality of light and dark, cannot ever be extinguished or diminished, and quite simply, beyond all logic, just is. The blazing divinity of this light sears through any pretense, annihilates illusions, and takes us into stark experience of divine truth. It is gentleness, and yet it cannot be overcome. It is enduring power, and yet it is tender. So that feels like a beautiful place to close the reading. Again, if you would like to explore these subliminals I've created through my app, Sound and Soulful, you can click the link in the pinned comment and description box under the video. If you are a divine feminine listening, I really recommend my subliminal called the Awakened Divine Feminine. This will be really powerful for helping you realign with your own sense of true power, beauty, and magnetism that flows from within. So all of that information is below. Otherwise, I am sending you all so much love today. Have a wonderful remainder of your day, and I will connect with you again in the next video.